Hey there guys, it's your blind friend here, Blind Eagle, doing another commentary today, and this is my sixth take on this fucking video, as 5-6 times my mum's walked into the room and swearing at me to clean my room up and everything like that, so let's hope this goes well. So today I got a request from one of my friends who's buying this game. He's a really good friend of mine who just wanted me to tell him what classes I use and the different things that I like to use when using this game, so I thought I'd go through everything and teach you guys what I like and what I prefer to use to get the high-end gameplays and the flawless gameplays basically. So let's begin. I'll just clean these classes up. I'm in custom view, so I'm not hacking. I know I'm level 25, don't worry. But yeah, let's go through the different classes. So to get the 100+ gameplays, the 60+, you know, all this stuff, you gotta be rushing around, you gotta be playing ground more. So what I'd like to do is, for my first perk, take perk 1 greed, and I like to take perk 2 greed, and I'll show you why in a second. So perk 1, I like to use flap jacket, as it will protect you from unwanted deaths. Basically, there'll be a lot of grenades, a lot of C4, a lot of bouncing betties flying around in ground war, and you want to use flap jacket. So definitely recommend this one. Perk 2, this is all completely up to you, depending on what I like to use. I like to use hardline. Some people like to use ghost. For the fact is, using ghost on ground war, there's more of a chance of people using UAVs, and you don't want to get those deaths. So you know, that's why people use ghost. I like to use hardline for the fact that it gets your kill streaks faster, it gets your VSAT, chopper gun or whatever much faster. So it's completely up to you. Look at the lobby. If you think that people are going to use UAV, put ghost on. If not, stick hardline on, and I usually stick hardline on. Perk 2, I always go for scavenger. As lets you pick up weapons, and I'm not using a secondary on this class, so I definitely need scavenger. And my fourth perk would be toughness, just to flinch less. I can win those gunfights when me and enemy are firing each other, and you know, it definitely helps. So I definitely recommend this perk. Perk 3 is always going to be dexterity, because you'll be running around a lot. You want to be able to climb things fast, and you want to be able to aim fast. If you don't like dexterity, use tactical mask, as it reduces the effects. A lot of people use flashbangs now, and especially when flashbangs are really effective in this game, EMP, stock and stuff like that. Definitely use tactical mask, but it's up to you. But I use dexterity. For my primary, it's definitely going to be a submachine gun, and it's going to be out of 3 machine guns. Usually it's MSMC. For the fact is, it's really powerful, but the problem is it's got less bullets in its clip. I like the PDW as well, for the fact that it's got a lot of bullets in its clip, but it's not as powerful as the MSMC. And I like the MP7 because it's between those two guns. It's got 40 bullets in its clip, and it's not as powerful as the MSMC, but it's a bit more powerful than the PDW. So, you know, it's between these classes. It's between these 3 guns. MP7 holds 40 bullets. PW holds 50 bullets, and the MSMC I think holds 32 or 30 bullets, something like that. So, but for me, I like the MSMC, so I'd use the MSMC. Use the silencer, always use silencer, and I'd never use anything else. And I use fast mag. These 2 attachments, I always use whatever gun I use. So that's the first class I'd use, and that's basically rushing around trying to get the 100+ gameplays. Second class is the same thing, but this is the sort of class that you want to rush around, but sometimes you want to hold back and relax for a bit. So perk 1, always flap jacket. Oh look, WC Crabs and my good pals on. What a nice guy. Anyway, let's go back to the gameplay. So flap jacket always on, and like I said, hardline or ghost, you guys choose. I go for hardline. Perk 2, same thing, toughness and scavenger. Yep. Technically in this class you don't need scavenger actually, so if you want to take that off, be my guest, but you'll see why in a second. Perk 3, same thing, dexterity or tactical mask. I go for dexterity. Choose whatever gun you want. I go for MSMC, and always have the suppressor and the fast mag on. And I've just done this completely wrong, sorry guys. I meant what I meant to take the second perk off. Sorry, you do need to have only one second perk, so it has to be one, and it's between toughness or scavenger. So yeah, you guys choose, but I'll go for toughness, as this class will have a secondary, and we'll be using the B23R, which is not called the deer as I called you guys before in the previous video, so don't hate me for that, but there you go, B23R. So this gun is crazy, and I love it, and it's really overpowered, so I'd use that. And my lethal, up to you guys what you want to use, but it's between the bouncing booby and the claymore for me, because I don't like people coming behind and killing me, because I rage so much. So I like the bouncing booby, but yeah, you guys choose. So that's a class where you want to rush around, but sometimes you want to take it easy and you want to relax a bit, and you know, you just want to protect yourself. So that's another class. So these 2 classes are mainly used for ground war, and used on small maps like raid, plaza, small maps basically, yeah, and hijacked as well, yeah. Third class is used for bigger maps, turbine for example. So in this class it'll be another Russian class. So perk 1 green, perk 2 greed. Perk 1 obviously flap jacket like I said, and the next 2 you guys choose hardline or ghost. I'm going for hardline. toughness and scavenger, like I said, guys, for perk 2. Perk 3 is dexterity or tactical mask. I actually use tactical mask because obviously I'm going to be rushing around a lot, but I'm using the assault rifle, so definitely not as much rushing around to their spawns and stuff. But you guys understand how, like, when using the assault rifles, you're not able to run as fast and blah blah blah. So that's why I use tactical mask. But like I said, it's up to you guys. Primary weapon is going to be the FAL, because I love this gun and I think it's one of the best assault rifles to use. But I usually use burst assault rifles like the SWAT, the FAL, the MBA one, and sometimes even the A94. So those are my top 4 guns. But yeah, I definitely recommend using the FAL. It's an overpowered gun by a mile. Attachments I always put on the FAL select fire. For the fact is, if you don't have select fire on, your finger's gonna hurt after a few days of just using this weapon, because you'll be constantly tapping the weapon like crazy, and I guess it's a good thing. You might get really hench fingers, but I don't want hench fingers. I'm happy with my tiny fingers. So yeah, use select fire, but it's up to you guys. I definitely recommend using select fire. And my third perk always differs between reflex and the stock. The fact is, reflex, people might like the iron sight, so if you do like the iron sight, go for stock, which will allow you to aim down the weapons. So when aiming down the weapon, you'll be able to move from side to side much faster. But it's up to you. If you don't like the iron sight, use reflex. If you do like the iron sight, use stock. But I tend to use reflex. So yeah. So that's another class basically used for bigger maps. So those are the main 3 classes that I use. Obviously, if you guys want to use this class and you don't want to rush as much, then change it the same as the second class and take out scavenger, and then obviously you'll have the second and third perk. My 4th class is used when I'm raging and I hate players. If players are shotgunning me, sniping me from retarded positions and camping, I just go absolutely crazy and turn the place into Baghdad basically. So my secondary will always be an RPG. I'll have a wild card on danger close to put 2 lethals on. I'll use C4 just to if they're camping in the building, I'll just destroy them, and people hate getting killed by C4. Perk 1 will always be flak jacket for me, as I don't want to get killed when RPGing, jumping out the air. So I use flak jacket. I'd use scavenger just for the fact that I can pick up extra ammo if I need it. And my third perk, would always be extreme condition, just to run faster. So those are 7. Now everything else is up to you. I sometimes put perk 2 greed on as well, and put toughness on, so I don't flinch when I'm aiming down with the RPG. And my last perk is a tactical. Basically, it's a smoke grenade. So if I'm capturing a flag, I'll just smoke it up and thingy. But this class is basically, if a person's pissing you off or their whole team is just camping or something, just get an RPG out and RPG them from a distance. That'll make them pissed. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed these 4 classes. The classes I showed you on how to rush, but not rush as much as this class. Use this class for bigger maps, and this class is my rage class. So I hope you enjoyed the videos. Hope it's taught you something about the game, and yeah, try it out and tell me what you guys think. Have a good day, guys, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, see you guys later. Bye.